Hello, everyone. It is I, the Flame King, and with excitement rising up for the upcoming game Sonic Frontiers, there's just a lot of cool things people are looking forward to with that game, and a big part of it being that the story's being written by everyone's new favorite storyteller, Ian Flynn. He's doing such a great job, but a thought randomly occurred to me: what if AI could do even better? And so I found this random website, novelai.net, for those of you who would like to randomly try it as well. And I thought, while we wait for the actual Sonic Frontiers, let's see what an AI would make of Sonic Frontiers. So I created new story. We're naming it Sonic Frontiers real quick. Sonic Frontiers, and I basically the AI needs to I'll put an E in the AI needs a little bit of information to get going, so I went to the Sonic News Network and got a little bit of the first two paragraphs of the plot under Sonic Frontiers. I hope there's not too many things spoiler-y in this. I hope you guys aren't mad at me. But basically, there's an arcade mode. Basically, if you don't want any form of spoilers, leave the video now, I guess. I know this is just kind of what I found on Sonic Frontiers, and I tried to get literally as little of it as possible. But, yeah, I took from here and then I edited it a little bit so that way the AI would know exactly what it is I want it to start with. We'll see where it goes. Let me read real quick just so you guys know. Let me put a little bit of Sonic iconography on the screen as well. Hold up. Sorry. You get to see my wallpaper now. And now I'm just going wild, you know? Okay, here we go, here we go. Do this. We'll put Sonic Frontiers on the other side. X. No, we don't want all of it. Okay, so now we have Sonic Frontiers here, so we have some Sonic iconography. We're going to see where this AI goes with creating its own Sonic Frontiers story. So let me show you guys how it's going to start. Okay, the evil Dr. Eggman arrives on an isolated island where he discovers a mysterious artifact. Uploading his AI into the device, Eggman is certain that the secrets of the ancients will be his. However, Eggman's intrusion awakens some high-tech program on the island, prompting it to activate its protection protocol and suck Eggman into cyberspace. In the meantime, Sonic, Tails, and Amy have embarked on a journey in their airplane, the Tornado, to the Starfall Islands, where the ancients once existed and untold tragedies have transpired to investigate the disappearance of the seven Chaos Emeralds. However, things take a turn for the worst immediately. As they approach the island, sudden trouble hits their plane, and they are all sucked into a wormhole. Sonic soon finds himself separated from his friends, eventually awakening in a strange digital world, cyberspace. And I want to leave it there and leave the rest of what Sonic Frontiers would be up to the AI. Part of me feels like with where it left off with both Eggman and Sonic, I feel like Sonic Frontiers is now entirely going to take place in cyberspace. But who knows? This is also my first time trying out the novel AI, so let's just see how and where this goes. So we're generating. Sonic and the others crash land onto an asteroid field. I thought he was separated from his friends, but okay. Encountering a number of creatures, including a giant robot named Metal Sonic. Ooh, Metal Sonic is in this game. That's cool that okay, it's actually reading into Sonic lore. It's able to pull in characters like Metal Sonic. Either that or that just happened to be a fluke. Because I guess a robot named Metal Sonic is kind of generic. After defeating him, the very first level of the game is defeating Metal Sonic in an asteroid belt. After defeating him, the group makes their way through the asteroid belt to find the rest of the. No, you can't end the story there. Oh, I guess they do get the Chaos Emeralds pretty early on in Sonic Frontiers, or at least that's what the trailers make it seem like. Meanwhile, Eggman has been extracted from cyberspace by a mysterious figure who sends him back to Earth with a new body. Oh boy. Now completely transformed, Dr. Eggman seeks out the Chaos Emerald so that he can take over the planet. Wow. So Eggman's got a new body. I'm assuming he's like Robo Eggman, kind of like in the Sonic OVA. But Sonic and the Chaos Emeralds aren't even on the planet, but he's looking for the Chaos Emeralds on Earth with his new body and hope, but he's not gonna find it. So as long as Sonic and friends don't go back to Earth, well, I guess he would be conquering it anyways. He also sees this as a chance to regain the power he once had from the ancients. The remaining Chaos Emeralds quickly fall into his. Whoa! He just stole all of them from Sonic and them. They haven't even returned, and he uses them to power up his new body. However, he soon realizes that the gems aren't enough to completely change him. Ooh, I wonder where that's going to lead. In order to truly become a creature of pure evil, Eggman must harness the power of the Chaos Dragon's heart. So there's a Chaos Dragon now. Unfortunately, the Chaos Dragon is far away on another planet, and Eggman has no means of traveling there. But Sonic and them are already in outer space, so maybe they're going to get there. However, a plan presents itself to Eggman using. Couldn't connect to the AI. What? Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Fortunately, okay. Unfortunately, the Chaos Dragon is too far away on another planet, and Eggman has no means of traveling there. Meanwhile, Sonic and his friends soon learn that the Chaos Emeralds were never destroyed and are still in the hands of their enemies. Wait, when did they think they were destroyed? Yeah, okay. You guys can hear me. They then set off to recover the Chaos Emeralds before. Didn't Eggman already recover the Chaos Emeralds, though? However, a plan presents itself to Eggman using the. Oh, that's just. Okay. Dr. Eggman, meanwhile, continues his efforts to restore himself back to the old Dr. Robotnik. Okay, so Eggman's starting to hate his new suit, so the ancients are kind of taking over him. And finds a powerful weapon capable of converting one into the other, the Chaos Emeralds. However, a plan. Okay, we need to get rid of that part, because that's just. With the emeralds in hand, Eggman uses them to gain access to the Chaos Dragon's heart. Once he has obtained the necessary power, Eggman takes control of the cosmic chaos system and merges with it to become the ultimate form of himself. Oh boy, the ancient technology has really done something to Eggman. Wow. Getting rid of that. Okay, so basically the story is when they went into cyberspace, that sent them through time and Sonic and friends through time and space to an asteroid field where they fight Metal Sonic as a boss fight, and then they get the Chaos Emeralds. But then Eggman gets spat out by a mysterious figure, probably one of the ancients, but now has a new body. He's basically a metal Eggman, and he seeks out the Chaos Emeralds so that he can take over the planet, and also tries to continue to pursue more power and technology from the ancients. The remaining Chaos Emeralds fall into his hands. He uses them to power up his metal Eggman body, but he realizes that he needs to go further and starts seeking out the Chaos Dragon. Or more specifically, the Chaos Dragon's heart. Unfortunately, the Chaos Dragon is far away on another planet, but Sonic and them are already in an asteroid field, so they try and continue to get the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does, but Eggman is suddenly starting to realize, hey, maybe this ancient technology isn't the best, so he wants to become the old Eggman again, but at this point, let's see, once he has obtained the necessary power, Eggman takes control of the cosmic chaos system and merges with it to become the ultimate form of himself. Oh, he also gained access to the Chaos Dragon's heart. Okay, I'm guessing this would be like the final boss of Sonic Frontiers. While searching for the Chaos Emeralds in space, Sonic and friends encounter Metal Sonic again. Okay, so Metal Sonic's just a constant boss fight, but this time they're caught by a huge ship, which throws them into a... Oh! So Sonic is defeated again. Inside the cell, Sonic meets a strange little creature known as Cream! It's Cream! Whom he believes to be his girlfriend. Angel. Okay. Sonic also meets an odd character named Johnny Bravo, who claims to be a robot. Okay, I think I know who Johnny Bravo is. If I do, I never watch his shows, but I want to pull that up real quick. Um, Johnny Bravo. Okay, yeah. So I know who Johnny Bravo is. I just never watched his show. I'm sorry for those of you who are now hating on me. But the two teams up to escape their cell and set out to find the Chaos Emerald. Elsewhere, Eggman has recovered the Chaos Emerald and now transforms into the evil Dr. Robot. That's already who he is. Okay, let's see where the rest of the story goes. Using the dragon's heart to transform himself further, he begins attacking and destroying entire cities across the globe, while also sending his army of robots to do the same. As a result, Sonic and his friends are forced to work together to stop the villain. Okay, let's go stop the villain now. At the same time, the mysterious being who brought Eggman back to life is revealed to be none other than the Dr. Neocortex. Isn't that from Crash Bandicoot? Hold up. Dr. Neocortex. Yeah, he's the one from Crash Bandicoot. I guess he's an ancient in this game. Well, he was supposed to simply control the Chaos Emeralds. Cortex instead decides to use them for his own selfish purposes. What are his selfish purposes? This has really gone off the deep end. Wow. He then betrays, of course, Eggman always gets betrayed, and attacks the robot, only to discover that he has already been defeated by Robotnik long ago. Realizing what is happening, Cortex flees the planet, leaving Eggman alone to deal with the chaos that is ensuing. Final boss, come on. After encountering several obstacles, Sonic and company finally reach the location of the last Chaos Emerald. Ooh. A strange metal ball suddenly appears and transports them to a new place. There they meet a robot named Rouge. So Rouge is a robot now, who turns out to be the princess of the planet Mobius. And her robot, and mid-sentence, really? And her robot companion, Knuckle. Oh, that's epic. The companion robot Knuckles. I suddenly realized I could be covering up part of what. Move myself over by Sonic, so you guys can hopefully see all the text. But yeah, Rouge has her own robot companion, Knuckles. Rouge offers to help Sonic and their friends in their search for the Chaos Emeralds in exchange for the emeralds themselves. I can't believe that Rouge just owns Knuckles now. Rouge guides Sonic and the others to the 7th Emerald, and they give it to her. How do they defeat Eggman, though? But she refuses to relinquish the Chaos Emerald back to them, claiming that it belongs to someone else. Rouge explains that the Chaos Emeralds were originally hers, and that they were stolen from her kingdom. Why is Rouge a princess? She then reveals that she was tricked by Eggman to giving him the No, and that he used them to control her people. Rouge swears revenge against Eggman and his minions, but before she can do anything about it, Sonic returns the emerald to her, and she gives him a key. Meanwhile, Metal Sonic has encountered the mysterious being once again, and he learns of his plan for the Chaos Emeralds. He now goes on a rampage to recover all 7 emeralds for himself, and sets out to attack the planet. So Metal Sonic has become his own separate antagonist from Eggman. Okay. Sonic and his friends rush to defeat Metal Sonic and prevent him from obtaining the emeralds. They manage to defeat him, but not before the emeralds are stolen by the mysterious being. Doesn't the mysterious being turn out to be Dr. Neocortex? Eggman, meanwhile, has also learned of the strange being and becomes convinced that he must get the Chaos Emeralds. The emeralds back at any cost. He prepares to go after the mysterious being, but is unable to locate him or the Chaos Emeralds. Instead, Eggman continues to launch the assaults against the planet itself, doing everything in his path. I say we do one more and see Unless it lands in like the middle of the sentence. Sonic and his friends try to stop him but fail. Eventually, however, Sonic and company are able to track down a mysterious being who is revealed to be none other than Professor Egad. Oh my gosh! So Dr. Neocortex and Egad are ancients in this game. Egad's from Mario. I'll search him up too, just in case there's like that one person. I know who Egad is, I promise. Egad. Yeah, from Luigi's Mansion. I freaking love Egad. What's this? Hold up. No. Kate, no. That was not EGAD. Okay, I know I said one more, but like, come on. We can't just land on it being EGAD. EGAD has been searching for the ancient ruins of the ancients who he believes is responsible for creating him. However, his search has been fruitless until he encounters Sonic and friends. This has turned out to be quite the story. While trying to stop him from invading the ruins, Egad's spaceship crashes into a mysterious crystal that appears out of nowhere. When Egad touches the crystal, it awakes and the scientist falls into a deep sleep. Sonic and his friends find themselves transported into this dreamlike world, so they're back in cyberspace, where they meet a number of strange beings, including a small blue creature named Wise Man, a giant rabbit named Bunnymund, and a mechanical bird named Phoenix. Dang. Okay, I believe these are actually original. I'm kind of scared to search them up, but I'm gonna believe them to be original characters. When Sonic and the others return to the real world, so it doesn't even say whether or not those are friends or foes or anything. When they return to the real world, they discover the crystal has transported them to the ancient ruins. Egad is surprised to see them, but doesn't remember seeing them before. Ah, did they time travel then? They time traveled back to when Egad was created? Because it said he was created. Sonic and company then help the professor escape from the ruins, and they set off to find the Chaos Emeralds. Meanwhile, the mysterious being wasn't the mysterious being Egad? Has also arrived and absorbs the remaining Chaos Emeralds, becoming more powerful than ever. When are they finally going to when are they finally going to confront the final boss? This is going to be one heck of a Sonic Frontiers. Egad wakes up and realizes that he's been robbed of the Chaos Emerald. He then rushes to the lab where he creates a robotic duplicate of Sonic. But when he does so, the copy starts attacking everyone. Are they going to say this is the origins of Metal Sonic? Eventually, Egad manages to destroy it, but not before it injures Cream. No, not Cream! Sonic and company then set off to find the Chaos Emeralds himself while Egad recovers from his injuries. Then they move to the final island and defeat the final boss, right? I guess the AI, I suppose the AI, I think this is how AIs work. They're not supposed to end stories in case you want them to keep going. Sonic and friends continue their search for the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic eventually comes upon a strange machine that is apparently linked to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic and the company enter the machine and discover the emeralds are actually inside of it. Go for a little bit longer and then I'll draw a conclusion. However, the machine goes haywire as soon as they try to extract the emeralds, and they begin to emit a strange energy that is connected to the Chaos Emerald. Sonic and company are forced to flee, but they soon learn the source of the power is none other than the mysterious. I want to keep going till I go to a decent stopping point. The mysterious being. He then emerges from the shadows and reveals himself to be none other than the Dr. Neocortex. So he's back. Neocortex is furious that Sonic has managed to obtain the emeralds. He vows to destroy Sonic and the rest of the planet, saying that they have no right to possess the emerald. I would have paused right there and said he's the final boss, but that's mid-sentence. But the emerald should belong to him. Instead, he uses the emerald to transform himself into the ultimate cyborg and declares himself the ruler of Mobius. However, Sonic and friends are able to steal the emeralds away from Neocortex, but not. Why is it mid-sentence? I want to cap it off there and say that's the new Sonic Frontiers. After he destroys the machine that contained them. Eggman, meanwhile, has discovered yet another way to become a cyborg. I thought he didn't want to be a cyborg. He downloads himself into the Chaos Crystal and emerges as the ultimate Dr. Robotnik. And I think that's a good stopping point for saying this is what Sonic Frontiers is now, according to this AI that created its own Sonic Frontiers. Starts with a boss battle against Metal Sonic in an asteroid field. That's where the first cyberspace is, and apparently Sonic meets up with his friends pretty quickly after that. And then Eggman becomes Metal Eggman. I want to see what a Metal Eggman would look like. Metal Eggman. Okay. I like this design if I can go over. Metal Dr. Eggman by Max Echidna Bat on DeviantArt. We're going to go look at this more fully. Boom, beautiful. This is what Eggman looks like for a good portion of it until he's like, wait, I don't like this. Get me out of here. And I guess if this were actually to be real, people would be like, oh great, they're reusing the Death Egg robot again. Or at least I can see some people saying that. But then it becomes a race to get to the Chaos Dragon. Yeah, I don't know. Cool story that the AI created. What do you think about the new Sonic Frontiers? I plan on getting it. I want to try and get it release day. I might have to wait a week. Depends on how finals and such are going. But yeah, this is the new Sonic Frontiers. Obviously, this is not the one we're going to get to play. But let me know how excited you are to play it, the actual real thing. Cream apparently gets hurt in this one though. So as long as they don't do that in the actual one, we should be good. Yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble. Hope this was a fun time. Catch you all later. Ciao.